mess around with strife.
I never was cut out, step out and strut out. Give me the simple life.
Some like the high road, I like the low road.
Free from the cares and strife.
Sounds corny and seedy, but yes indeed.
Give me the simple life.
Come on.
To
The Spinal Creatures!
Got a spine? No problem. Today on the Spinal Creatures, we're going to learn about fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
Have you ever wondered what makes a vertebrate a vertebrate? Well, so have others. And here they are.
These are our contestants on
Let's learn about vertebrates!
If you know an answer, just hit the bell. Okay, our first question. What is a vertebrae? All right, what's your answer?
A vertebrate is an animal without a backbone?
Wrong. Any other answers? Vertebrates are animals with a skeletal system, which includes a backbone. Correct. Anything to add to that? Vertebrates are organisms with a system of bones to give support to the body, also called an internal skeletal system. On to our next question. True or false? Vertebrates are the most advanced organisms on the earth. True. Right again. Okay, if we put all the vertebrates into 3 categories by what they eat, what would the title of each group be?
They would be herbivores, omnivores, and carnivores.
Great job. Last question. In order from which is the least advanced to the most complicated, what are the 5 main groups of vertebrates? Fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. Amazing! Well, that's all the time we have. Thanks for watching.
Let's learn about vertebrates! In this segment, we'll be learning about fish.
First, Sam will tell us about the habitat of the exciting fish.
Fish live in many places around the world. For example, you could find fish in the deep depths of the Atlantic Ocean. Another place to find fish could be at the crystal clear ponds in the Bahamas. Fish are not just found in oceans, but also in rivers, streams, and just about any place underwater.
I will now explain the movement of fish. There are 5 fins. There are 2 on top, 2 on bottom, and finally 1 on the tail. The 2 fins on the top help stabilize the fish. The 2 on the side steer the fish in any direction. The tail fin propels the fish anywhere it wants to go. Every time the fish rises in the water, the swim bladder fills with gas. It empties when the fish sinks in the water.
The fish's behaviors are about the same as other vertebrates, just until you get to breathing. Fish breathe through gills. Gills take oxygen from the water for the fish. There are also 3 groups of fish: bony, jawless, and cartilaginous. The type of fish depicts what the fish does every day.
Most fish are born from eggs. Here is the cycle. Fish lay eggs. The fish eggs are fertilized by the male. Some fish can also give birth to live young. When a fish lays eggs, they lay about 160 to 1,600 eggs at a time. The fish that give birth to live young only have 1 or 2 fish. That is how the fish reproduce.
Fish digest their food through the stomach and intestine. In both, there are enzymes that break down the food. A couple of cool facts is that there are over 25,000 species of fish. Fish are also the largest group of vertebrates. 95% of the fish are bony fish. The other 5% are cartilaginous. A few examples of cartilaginous fish are modern lampreys and sharks.
That's all we have today about fish.
Bye.
All right.
and then on the land I lead a double life.
I lead a double life.
I am an amphibian. I'm a cold-blooded creature, so I like to stay warm. I'm born in the water, and then I transform. Metamorphosis is the name of this change. From gills to lungs, you know my parts rearrange. I lead a double life.
I lead a double.
Welcome to a day in the life of amphibians. Did you know that amphibians' habitat is water and land? They have to be somewhere warm because amphibians are cold-blooded. They have to be by water so that their skin doesn't dry out.
Wow, I did not know that. Let me ask you a question. What are amphibians' movements?
Amphibians get around as tadpoles in water. Once they grow up, they can crawl, hop, and walk on land. Once fully grown, amphibians have to come up for air because they now have lungs.
That's interesting. How do amphibians reproduce?
I don't know. Can you tell me?
Both genders of amphibians have a cloaca, which means they can lay eggs. The nutrition of amphibians is important to frogs. Toads only target moving prey such as cricket and larvae. Also, amphibians eat plant algae, but when they get older, they eat meat.
That's fascinating. Do you know what else is important?
What?
Their behavior. Amphibians are quiet so that they can hide from prey. Amphibians can change color when they are stressed and when the backdrop changes. But don't forget, amphibians can be aggressive, like Black Friday aggressive.
Wow, that's awesome. Look, I just saw an amphibian.
Let's go check it out.
Double life.
First in the water and then on the land I lead a double life.
I lead a double life.
I am an amphibian. The very first animals that swam in the sea adapted to survive, changing gradually. It took millions of years until they walked on the earth. But the story is retold with each amphibian birth. I lead a double life.
I lead a double life.
First in the water and then on the land I lead a double life.
I lead a double life.
I am an amphibian.
Who are these amphibians anyway? There's the harlequin frog with its brilliant yellow spots. Sicilians look like worms and they can tie themselves in knots. The giant salamander can grow up to 5 feet long, and the narrow-mouthed toad sings a wailing song.
I breathe and I drink through my delicate skin, which may help explain the mess that I'm in. The poisons people put in the water and air, they end up in me, so I get more than my share. I lead a troubled life,
I lead a troubled life.
with pollution in the water and trash on the land. I lead a troubled life.
I lead a troubled life.
I am an amphibian.
Hi, welcome to Reptile Gardens. Today we are talking about Komodo dragons. Komodo dragons' habitats are the 2 deserts in Indonesia islands and warm sunny rocks without water. When a female and male mate, the female has up to 15 to 30 eggs. The eggs are then incubated for 7 to 8 months. The reptile's nutrition are rodents, chicks, rabbits, birds, and bird eggs, monkeys, pigs, goats, and carrion, which is flesh of other animals. They can also swallow big game whole. The behavior is that reptiles fight against each other, but if they bite one another, the venom does not affect. Interesting facts about reptiles are that they can grow up to 10 feet and weigh 300 pounds. Reptiles' tongues can also smell. Thanks for watching on Reptile Gardens. Bye.
Rockin', rockin' reptiles. Rockin', rockin' reptiles.
Dinosaurs were the first reptiles. They haven't been around for a while. All the changes and the years gone by left a bunch of wild and crazy guys. They're cold-blooded, a clean machine. They got right, see you later, alligator, to the crocodile.
They can rock it.
Rockin', rockin' reptiles.
You know they rock it.
Rockin', rockin' reptiles.
They can rock it.
Rockin', rockin' reptiles.
You know they rock it.
Rockin', rockin' reptiles.
They can rock it.
Today I am going to teach you about the Gavelidae.
A what?
A Gavelidae. This animal is a reptile that can live in India, Nepal, Pakistan, and Balderdash.
Tell me more on this Gavelidae.
Okay, now I will teach you about its movement. It basks in the sun for most of the day.
So since you know so much about these creatures, tell me what their behaviors are.
Their behaviors are that they are very social with others. As an example, when they bask in the sun with each other in very large groups.
Is there any more to these animals?
Yes. Next, I will teach you on their reproduction. The Gavelidae mostly mate in December. When the rainfall is high with the female, then they will lay their eggs.
Cool animal.
I know, but there is one thing I have not taught you yet.
It seems like you have given me everything on their habitat, movement, behaviors, and reproduction. Are there more?
Yep, their nutrition, duh.
Oh yeah, I guess I am learning too much in one day.
Now back to their nutrition. The Gavelidae mostly eats tadpoles, shrimp, insects, and fish, and as they get older, they will only eat fish.
Wow, I never knew this animal could be so amazing.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's all the time we have today.
Bye!
Oh hi, didn't see you there. Today we're going to talk about another one of the groups of vertebrate animals, and my special guest, JC, is here to help me with the show.
Birds are very interesting animals. For one thing, they have hollow bones to help them fly. Because of this, birds are very lightweight.
Also, birds have a four-chambered heart that separates oxygenated blood from deoxygenated blood, meaning that birds need much more oxygen than we do.
Wow, birds are very interesting animals and have more interesting behaviors. Birds automatically know how to build nests, care for the young, navigate in the winter, and communicate with calls to other birds.
Whoa, I did not know that. Did you know that? Birds have different types of eating habits depending on the type of bird. For example, birds like hawks are carnivores, meaning they only eat meat. Barn owls like to eat lots of rats. Why do you think that birds have different types of the diet depending on the bird?
That's a good question. Maybe I can help answer that. But other birds eat differently because they live almost anywhere in the world. Sometimes have food. Sometimes scientists have found nests in the ground that were 100 years old.
Whoa, like JC said, birds can live almost anywhere, trees or land. They can because they have wings to fly and feet to walk. Sometimes birds can't fly, so they have to live on land.
That's a very interesting fact. But if some birds can't fly, then where do they lay their eggs?
They would probably build a nest underground, but the good news is most birds can fly.
Oh, that's good. Oh no, look at the time. We're late for bird watching.
Oh, you're right. That's all the time we have for our day in the life of a bird. Join us next time. Hope you learned something new about birds. See ya!
Mammals are vertebrates. Oh yeah. Mammals have live babies and mammals have hair. Mammals drink their mother's milk. Oh yeah. Mammals have live babies and mammals have hair. Mammals breathe with their lungs. Oh yeah. Mammals have live babies and mammals have hair. Most mammals have 4 legs. Oh yeah. Mammals have live babies and mammals have hair. A cow is a mammal.
A monkey is too. A bat is a mammal, and so are you. A zebra is a mammal. A lion is a mammal.
A cat is a mammal.
Welcome to Mammals, an Undiscovered World. Hey, want to hear a joke?
Sure.
Where do animals go when they lose their tails?
I don't know.
To a retail shop.
Ha, that's a funny joke.
All animals have something in common, whether it's a sloth or a lion or even a dog.
One similarity is they are all warm-blooded.
Another thing they have in common is all mammals have fur or hair.
Female mammals are able to produce milk for their young.
Now we are going to learn about two specific animals, ones you know quite well. Do you want to learn about cheetahs? Well, here are things cheetahs are always hunting. Cheetahs always hunt for animals with blood. Large felines like to chase blood whenever they are hunting. Also, when cheetahs are hunting, it is natural for them to want to hunt in the daytime. Not only because you see better in the day, but also because bigger felines, lions or jaguars, hunt during the night. The cheetah does not want to be their prey. I'm sure you know what cheetahs act like, always wanting to run. But there is more than that. Cheetahs are hunting all the time because they are always hungry.
So we just learned about a cheetah, or a land mammal. Now let's learn about the whale, a water mammal. This animal prefers to live in icy oceans. It can do this because the whale has blubber, or a thick layer of fat. You may wonder, how does a whale move? It has a dorsal fin. This acts as a stabilizer, so the whale has balance. Like our legs, the whale has flippers used for steering and stopping. We need muscles to propel us forward. This whale has its muscles in its tail to push the animal through the water. It also helps the whale breach out of the water and into the depths of the ocean. When the whales wish to have a calf, the female travels to mating grounds. After that, the males fight for the privilege to mate with the female and also to pass on genes. After the calf is born, the mother will nurse it for up to 6 months. If you are wondering what a whale eats, this is the show for you. A whale's diet consists of fish, shrimp, larvae, plankton, crabs, krill, squid, sea lions, walruses, seals, sharks, and seabirds. There you have it, what a whale eats. Now some interesting fun facts about the whale. A whale's tongue's weight can be equivalent to the weight of an elephant. Did you know that their hearts can weigh as much as a car? Whales are able to dive 500 meters deep. It is the biggest animal on Earth, ever.
Well, that was Mammals, an Undiscovered World.